It's been raining handkerchief skirt, handkerchief skirt. At first, I didn't want to make one because I don't like the way the style is just flying everywhere. But you see this particular style of handkerchief skirt with pleats by the side. It's a must have. I love this skirt so very much, and I'm here to show you how you can make this style in just few minutes in the most easiest way. So if this is the kind of video you've been interested in watching, please help me like this video, drop your comment, and remember to subscribe to my channel. When you might have done that, let's get started. So I'll be making use of this Ankara fabric. This is 6 years, but I made use of 4 years at the end of the day. First, I'll be drafting the normal skirt pattern. Here I have the pattern for the back. You can see I drew 2 inches line here for the zipper allowance and it's not on fold. After that, I'm going to fold another fabric and place it on top for the front part. I'm drafting both the front and the back together, and I'm going to place this directly from this line that I drew here, from this zipper allowance line, you can see, and all my measurements will be starting from there. First, I'm going to draw a baseline on the waistline like this. Now I will start taking my measurement from this line that I drew here, okay, from this zipper allowance line. That's where I'll be taking all my measurements from. Here I'm going to place my tape this way, and I will mark the hip allowance at 9 inches. I will mark the same thing here to make a straight line, and after that I'm going to go ahead and draw a straight line just like this. So this is our hip line. Placing my tape like that again, I will mark the full length of the skirt. That short part where you want it to stop, you mark it. As for me, I used 30 inches both for folding, 28 inches for the normal skirt length, and then 2 inches for folding. That's 30 inches. I'm going to go ahead and mark the same thing over here again to make a straight line. Then after that, I'll use my ruler to connect the line in a straight line. Here on the waistline, I'll be marking my waist measurement divide by 4. My waist is 28 inches divided by 4. I'll just mark it starting from that zipper allowance line, and after that I added 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. On the hip line, go ahead and mark your hip measurement divide by 4, then add extra 1.5 inches or 1 inch for sewing allowance. Here I'm going to place my tape on this waistline. Both the allowance that I marked, I measured the total amount of inches I have there, starting from the sewing allowance. Okay, I'll mark the total inches, then I'm going to mark it on this hemline. After that, I'll connect all the lines to a straight line. And after connecting it following the curve, I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then we'll have our skirt pattern. After that, we'll go ahead and start with the manipulation of the curve. You can see, so after I'm done cutting, here we'll have our skirt pattern here, you can see. So from here I'll come down by 5 inches from this hip line, 5 inches. Okay, then from this hem side, starting from the zipper allowance, I'll go in by 3.5 inches. Okay, here again I'll mark 3.5 inches. So I could have connected it this way, but here I'll just come down by 3 or 2.5 inches. I'll also mark 3.5 inches here so I can connect the curve to that point on the hip line. So I'm just going to connect these two lines straight like this. Then I'll go ahead and curve it from that point that I came down by 3 inches. I'll go ahead and curve it to meet the one I marked, the 5 inches I marked on the hip line. You can see, you can use your free hand to do this, or you can as well use your curve ruler to do it. Okay, just make sure that place is curved very well to give you that beautiful curve effect. Okay, you can see, just use your ruler or you can use your free hand if you can. After that, I'll go ahead and cut it out from there. So after I'm done cutting it out, here we don't need this again. The only thing we need is to measure the length of this fabric that we just cut out. So place your tape here from this point down to the hem side and measure the length that you have. You can write it down anywhere, so I'll just write mine here so I can remember. I'll be using it to cut out the fabric later. So now I'm going to open up this and cut out the linings. After cutting out the lining pieces for it, this is what I have. I have my lining pieces for the front and for the two back pieces. Okay, now I'm going to place it this way. The right side of the fabric facing up, I'll place the lining on it like this. After placing it, I'll arrange it very well. Stitch the two sides like this, stitch the up and then stitch the down part while the two sides are open. The same thing with the back. Open up one of the back pieces like this, then right side facing up, you place the lining on it just like you did for the front part. Place it, arrange it, stitch the hip, the waist and the down part. I'll do that to all of them and iron it, and this is what I have. I have the two back pieces like this arranged together this way. Then it's time to stitch up the zipper allowance area. So I'm going to fold this front side and place it on top of the back like this, just to get that zipper allowance that we marked. Okay, so now I'm going to come down by how long I want the zipper to be. I'm using a short zipper, so I'm going to place my tape and mark about 7 to 8 inches where the zipper will be stopping. I will mark it on the fabric as well. This is where I want my zipper to stop. I'm just going to mark it this way. So now I'll go back to sewing machine. I'll stitch from that point that I marked all the way down. Okay, just make sure you arrange it very well and then you mark. This is where I'll be stitching. So I'll stitch here all the way down, then I'll place my zipper here on this open area. Okay, so you can see, like I said, you stitch from that down part till the point that the zipper will be stopping. Then we'll go ahead and fix our zipper. So here I'm done fixing the zipper. You can see that the back pattern is ready. So I'm going to place the front on the back like this and arrange it right side facing right side. Make sure you arrange it very well. Then you place your tape. You can just go ahead and mark out the sewing allowance, but place your tape like this to be sure. After arranging it very well, then you place your tape. You mark your waist measurement, divide by 2. You just mark it and then you mark the line down like this. You go ahead and stitch the two sides together. So after stitching it, this is what I have. So now we're going to cut out the fabric that we'll be using to make the pleat for the both side. Okay, so this particular one is for one part. You cut out two pieces like this. So remember, we'll measure this thing, this one that we cut out. So the length is what we are going to be using to cut out this fabric. Then we'll add 2 inches for the folding of both edges. Okay, then for the width of this fabric, it should be long enough to make gathers for that center part and also stitch the down part. So when I measure my own, let me place my tape and measure my own. You see what I have here. So for the width of my own is 1 full tape, then plus this remaining fabric. Okay, if you have up to 1.5, you can do. So first thing you have to do is to fold the two edges of that fabric before placing it on the skirt pattern. Okay, because you are going to sew the down part and then make gather, so make sure you fold the two edges before you start placing it. So after you are done folding the edges of the fabric, remember you are cutting 2 for both sides. So you're going to arrange your skirt like this and you place your tape this way. So you measure 15 inches from the down part all the way up, 15 inches this way, and you also measure 15 inches this side. You can go ahead and notch it, or you mark the same thing at the back side just to know where the 15 inches stopped. Okay, just mark the same thing here. So by that time you are done folding this fabric, when you are done folding it, so this is what you are going to do. Now we are stitching a straight line from the down all the way to that 15 inches. Then we'll make gathers at the center. So you're going to place it this way, right side facing right side. Then you make a straight stitch. Make a straight stitch from that 15 inches all the way down. Then you gather this down, this center part. Gather it till you get to the point where the 15 inches stopped. Then the remaining part you make a straight stitch. So I would advise you make this straight stitch here. Okay, you stitch this side first from this all the way up, then you stitch this one again, then you now start making gathers from the down part. Okay, so that you can get it very well. So after making it, this is what it's looking like. You can see how beautiful the gathers are. You can see how beautiful this skirt is. I know you've learned something, one or two. If you have any question, please kindly drop it on the comment section and I'll answer your questions. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up, turn on your notification button so whenever I post another video you will get notified. And also guys, remember to subscribe to my channel so that I'll be able to have the mind to post more videos. See you next time. Bye.